Hello, welcome back to more Kinkoi. It's about the time Sylvie was satisfied. Ria's icy pressure vanished. It's your loss. Ria fell to her knees with disappointment. Her appetite for food. The freezer Ria had been so eager to tidy up heading into the end of the year, it was utterly cleaned out. All of her frozen food had been devoured. The Ice Queen has fallen to Soldier's J, it seems. Yeah, she eat a lot. Sylvie's stomach was as endless as the cosmos itself. What? What's more, she was ready to walk off with her big lunch. Talk about energetic. With that, we headed outside. A walk? Where to? Of course, the shut-in would hate going out on a walk. I'm supposed to be inside now? Oh, okay. The three of us strolled around the schoolyard together. Clubs weren't in session at this time of year, nor was anyone in the building. Are you a vampire or something? You've been coming here every day in the evening so far, right? Yeah, what is the plan? Okay. Oh? We were summoned to a place that was of great importance to us. They secretly discussed something off on their own. Then, Kiro! A certain someone flew in and headed for the outlet in the corner of the room. You're hungry too, huh? Man, only 11% left. Shouldn't it charge itself more often? Oh, she's just responding to him? I let my phone die all the time, so I'm in no position to complain. I mean, 40%? You said it. Sylvie, since when did this thing learn how to talk? I'm begging you, please don't start independently involving the sorts of abilities that will lead you purging the earth. Sounded like they're through chatting. I couldn't read Sylvie's as she was her usual smiley self, but Ria looked bothered. Something up? What's going on? At your Christmas party? Yeah, huh? She blushed and looked angry for some reason. I couldn't complain when she made faces like that, but what the heck? Oh, she wants some private time? Huh? Why? It was cold out there. Get out, you're in the way. I'll leave, but I'm curious why you said it that way. Was she embarrassed about something? She was acting really weird all of a sudden, and her comments were spicier than usual. Oh my god, what? Well, now that I know you're gonna do that, then I have less of a reason to leave. He was summarily executed. Where'd you come from, Al? She dragged me outside. What in the world is Ria's deal? Oh man. I can still hear Ria and Sylvie whispering to one another from inside the concert hall. Something or other about a Christmas party. Were they planning some sort of surprise? I guess I'd better play along then. Want to wander around some? In the end, Elsa ended up wandering around campus. Is Sylvie going to be okay after skipping work today? That sounds rough. Still, Elsa said that nonchalantly. Well, in terms of quantity, it is true that Sylvie's schedule was way more jam-packed. Compared to Sylvie's happy-go-lucky nature, it seemed like the ever-courageous Elsa always has her hands full. Yeah, with her whip. True, but Josesaki helped a lot, and we managed to get it all done in time. Huh? Erg. Yeah, that was the crux of the conversation. Getting through my homework wasn't the end of it. The goal was for me to buckle down and get my act together. Elsa, save me! She asked with a sweet smile. Elsa had a point. Of course she'd be on Mina-chan's side. She wasn't the type to nag with Sylvie present, but she hated insincerity. Elsa was the sort of person who would have loved to chime in the moment my report card labeled me just that. Still, the fact that she wasn't naggy was a saving grace. That's how it looks to you? Taken with me, huh? Yeah, I doubt anyone who disliked me wouldn't have stayed overnight just to meddle. Yeah? Yes, ma'am. Sure. What kind of request was that? I pondered on it for a moment, but... yeah. The internal state of affairs of Sorgeron J. I'd heard about it in passing before. The Sorgeron J royal family is the orchestral faction. The Prime Minister's are split into the Knight faction, right? Princesses were in the orchestral faction and were excelled in entertainment. Sylvie with her piano and Mina-chan on ballet. They are profoundly knowledgeable about the matters related to the arts. On the flip side, their guards were part of the Knight faction. They excelled in martial arts and were entrusted as their protectors while simultaneously serving in their country's bureaucracy. The orchestral faction was more highly ranked, but their bodyguards, the Knight faction, were left 100% in charge of ensuring their physical security. Both parties were tasked with tending to the politics of their country, built upon a superb relationship of mutual trust.
我々はどちらもほどほどに協力し、ほどほどに敵対する、そんな関係を築いています。故に私は神なる様に対し、お願いも命令も忠告も提案もいずれもしにくいのです。
Contrary to how superb their relationship was, to interact on a personal level was a touchy subject.
少しあなたが羨ましい。我々とも神なる様とも対等に付き合えるあなたが。神なる様のこと、お願いします、市松殿。あの方はシルビー様に付き添って日本に来ただけ。けれど、できればシルビー様と同じくらいに日本での生活を楽しんでいただきたいのです。
Mina-chan's doing just fine on her own.
でしょうね。それは分かっています。だからあなたにもっと楽しいものを提供していただきたいのです。
Elsan gave me a mischievous wink. Oh man, she was asking for the moon. I'll do what I can, I guess. It's not like I knew how to satisfy that request. But it made me happy when Mina-chan smiled, almost as much as when I saw Sylvie do the same.
よろしくお願いしますね。
Yeah, you're welcome. Sure. You really do watch over everyone, don't you, Elsan?
そうでしょうか。護衛者として洞察力は働かせているつもりですが。
Decent insight? Is insight the right word? More like, You're like everyone's big sister.
お姉ちゃん。まあ、一人年上ですから、そういうところもあるかもしれないです。シルの妹に当たることですし。
Syl? She whispered that the last part too quietly to hear. What do you think of Mina-chan as a woman? Enough time has passed, so I asked her that on the way back to the concert hall.
そうですね。一言で言えば。
And what? You would say what?
完璧。
Perfect! Perfect! How enlightening.
欠点と呼べる欠点が見当たりません。あえて言うなら、自身の欠点を誰にも悟らせない。その危うさこそが欠点と思うくらいに。
I could see that. It's true that she was flawless, but she was still childish in lots of ways. Well, I didn't think I had any right to be conceited. A part of me did want to watch over her for whatever reason. That's how she was. Come to think of it, you may be similar to her in that sense.
そうでしょうか。
I think so. You could say Elsa was just as perfect as Mina-chan. When it came to studies, athletics, personality, and of course even appearance, there wasn't a single flawed aspect of her to be found. With that said, the only flaw I could come up with was that she needed to work on interacting with the opposite sex on a more intimate level. However, it wasn't a negative by any means, as many men found that to be a redeeming quality. I believe she's the perfect knight.
光栄ですが、ピンときません。
That side of you is part of it too. Hey Sylvie, Rhea. I knocked on the door to the concert hall. Had they finished what they were up to? As I wondered. I headed inside to find... The entire concert hall was shrouded in a comfortable timber. Sure. Elsa didn't know much about Maria Bishop, but she was left dazed. I'd heard the singing voice countless times on YouTube myself, but it really was different live. So much that, in fact, that the idea it was coming from Ria's mouth still felt strange to me. There were a few more days until the Christmas party. I guess she was fully ready for it. Bravo! Clap, clap. You heard me. She quickly reverted back to her usual sassy self. Damn, I wish she would have exuded that mystical Maria ambience a little longer. Then again, it would have bugged me if she'd done that with her normal blonde hair and Ria's face. Don't listen to me practice. My bad. Practice or not, I thought it was perfect. Seriously.
ああ、すいません。綺麗な声でうっとりしてしまいました。エルは自分ではやらないけれど、音楽を聴くの自体は好きなのよね。そうですね。聴くだけでこんな気持ちになるのはシルビー様のピアノの時だけとばかり驚きです。そうでしょ。素敵でしょ、マリア・ビショップは。
Their opposing reactions to being complimented, namely Sylvia's earnestness and Ria's contrarian attitude, were quite amusing.
私もなんだか歌いたくなってしまいました。あら、いいわね。エルのユニークな歌も久々に聞きたいわ。
Is she even gonna be good at singing?
はい。
It looked like Elsan would be singing next. Seeing her so cheery was kind of a rarity, but, well, no matter who sang. Oh no, this doesn't look good, the background. The speaker is now out of order. I couldn't tell you. Bam! Rhea! What's going on? Perhaps she's losing it. Hey, stop singing, it's killing her. Stop! Elsan. Maybe she wasn't perfect after all. Yeah. Sylvie and Elsan left. True, but the dorm is pretty empty as it is.
じゃあね、あかね。良いお年を。はいです。
The dorm grew emptier with each person who left for home. There were less than 10 people left at the dorm, including me, Ria, Reina, and Akane-chan. And oh, right. Josasaki, my injury's all better now. Twitch. What is it? That right, well, I'm all healed up, so you can visit home anytime. She had originally postponed her visit home out of concern for my injury. Are you supposed to leave at a specific time? It was a genuine question, but... I thought things left off on a pretty good note yesterday, but she was being nasty again today. Women made no sense to me. Okay. She's behaving as she usually did when interacting with Ria. You're cleaning? Oh, I guess you had your hands full helping me with my homework, huh? Really, I really did put you out, didn't I? I know, why don't I help you clean? If you don't mind me in your room, I can at least put in some manual labor. Of course you mind, what? Saw that coming. What? Oh god, what is she doing? Huh? I get pregnant. Right. Now the first thing you said was kind of weird, and I'm not gonna comment on the second thing. What kind of person do you take me for? Shut up, why would you bring that up now? こいつ部屋に入れたら速攻でお前のその髪を引っ張って犬みたいに這いつくばらせてケツをバシバシしばいてくるぞ。Oh my god, what are you doing, Ria? Hey, you promised not to use the eroge you saw before his jokes against me. そいつは失敬。下品すぎる。That was a vulgar subject and it made Josasaki snap. 付き合ってられないわ。She got ticked off and headed upstairs to the second floor. Oh, she's thirsty. We definitely made her mad. I'll let it aside. Are you done to clean up your room, Ria? I could lend a hand. Oh yeah, your place is always clean. It helped that she didn't own much, but there wasn't a single trace of dust or tar from her cigarettes to speak of. Maybe she liked to clean more than she let on. Or so I thought. Wow, I was totally off. Not happening. I'd be more happy to help out if the room is generally clean to begin with. But you couldn't pay me to get anywhere near your room. Absolutely. She let me in her room once to return a manga, but it was an absolute pigsty. No, dirty's not the word. I didn't really see much dust last time. Roompa? She's a hoarder, and that's all there is to it. Once she started cleaning, she was the disorderly type to shove everything in her room onto her bed or otherwise. And then once she finished cleaning, she'd put it all back where it originally came from. If I tried to help her clean, she'd wind up forcing me to move around heavy stuff. Worse yet, Everything would like to go back to the way it was later that same day. Talk about a waste of time. She's the one person I refused to help.
ああ、いるな、そういうの。捨てられないマンってやつかも。貧乏症なのかな。
You're just frugal? Frugality is an occupational disease of being a commoner. We've reached the conclusion that most suited this norm. By the way, I was all done cleaning up my room. Mina-chan insisted I clean during my study breaks, so as clean as it could be.
引っ越して数ヶ月なのに、まだ開けてない段ボールもあるけどな。
You start to think of the cardboard boxes like furniture after a while. There are adult goods in there anyway, so I wasn't especially worried about it. Now, putting all that aside for a moment,
夕飯の話がしたいんだが。
is it time for dinner already? Sure. Your Majesty, what shall we eat tonight?
俺を女王と呼ぶな。王国は残ってない。
There's no Ice Kingdom left? Yeah. The invasion by Sorge's ninth princess had left Ria's frozen food kingdom in ruin. Put another way, Ria didn't have anything to reheat for dinner tonight.
お前なんかある？コンビーフとかイワシの缶詰なら返せる。
As long as you're fine with cup noodles.
また麺か。お米が食べたいな。できればおにぎり、焼いたやつ。
Fried onigiri? No dice. We ended up having dinner together. Does fatty chicken broth flavor work for you?
スープ濁ってないやつがいい。透明のスープの方が好き。
Transparent soups? Do they even make cup noodles without cloudy broth? Pretty much all of them have a layer of oil.
イワシ缶このままでいい？
If you're gonna open 2 cans, it'd be great if we could punch it up a little. Can you think of anything else good that we could put on it? I feel like I've seen a bunch of suggestions online.
任せろ。缶詰料理には詳しいぜ。
She washed off the sardines she removed from the can, and grabbed a salty sweet eel sauce-like seasoning.
香辛料なんかある？わさびとか生姜とか。
I should have garlic.
ニンニクか。まあなんでもいいけど。
We dressed it with some mild seasoning. And then...
マヨネーズドッパ
the mayonnaise. Mayo's the best.
ー。アレンジレシピなんてネットで調べるまでもない。マヨを信じろ。
Just believe in the power of the mayo. With that, dinner was finally ready. I wasn't really a fan of eating cup noodles 2 days in a row, but I wasn't about to complain when I had such cute company. Time to dig in.
いただきます。はぁ、
Tired now? Ria seemed too sluggish to stand and stayed seated after finishing her meal. I was stuffed. Likewise, I didn't feel like doing anything. Wanna watch a movie or something?
なんか新しいのある？
A few French films.
今は津軽弁聞きたい気分じゃない。
We'll go with the Halloween movie then. Oh, I know. Do you remember the one I watched the other day? I just got the sequel.
覚えてないけど、寝れずに見れたなら良さそうだな。頼むわ。
Put it on. Now they're touching shoulders. We watched a movie together. We were watching an American-made film with lots of flashy explosions and cars rolling over. And Oro's looking a bit more Chad Beachy here. And this is... what is that? Even with her horrible eyesight, movies with back-to-back explosions seemed easier for her to see. It had a Japanese dub, so she could tell what's going on, too.
最近のアメリカ映画って白人男性の立場弱すぎるよな。
Yeah, every black female and Indian actors were portrayed as infallible, and some Asian character always has to swoop in to randomly save the day.
こいつ同性愛者なの？
Are they commenting on DEI now or something? LGBT matters are a complicated topic these days.
派手に爆発しててくれれば文句はないけど。いや、爆発も最近は少ない気がする。
Unlike in the 90s, you could build up hype just by bragging about how much gunpowder you used. A lot of stuff uses CGI nowadays. In fact, the explosions are getting more realistic now, with less flames and more of an impact that sends everyone flying, since that shows off CG technology better.
火薬使えよ、火薬。
Gunpowder can't really compete with CGI technology these days, since they can depict the best explosion with minimum effort. There's nothing really wrong with CGI. See, they got all sorts of parts flying off from the car just now.
見えねえよ、細かくて。
So you were going to complain then. When all was said and done, we watched quietly. It was nice just kicking back and hanging out together like this. Actually, maybe comfortable was the more appropriate word for it. The movie worked perfectly for that.
これってこの前のやつの続きなんだよな。
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
この街は滅んじゃっていいの？
it just kind of happened, I guess.
なんかこういうことされると、一作目が微妙になる。
Sequels are just inevitable.
そもそも続編いるかこれ。一つ目で綺麗に完結してなかったか
？I imagine the production team was the one who made that call. Sequels tend to bring in big bucks and helps advertise the original movie too.
でもテーマとかそういうのは一作目でもう語り尽くされてるわけじゃん。
Ouch. Well, the first movie tends to focus on one major plot point, while the sequel is a lot of fourth wall breaking jokes, right? You're already attached to the characters at that point, so you may as well move away from the heavy stuff and go for easy laughs.
どうでもいいけど。
We periodically dabbled in deep conversation until the end of the movie. What is it? It's 6 in the morning. My alarm was set to go off any time now. Morning, Akane-chan. Oh, no, it's not, sir. Akane-chan, since when is your hair that color? Duh! Practical joke successful. The two of them shared a high five. What are they doing? What are you doing, Sylvie?
今日は午後からは会場設営があるから朝のうちに遊びに来たの。そしたらちょうど茜がオーロを起こしに行くというから。いつも私がどんな感じで行くか教えてって感じです。びっくりしたでしょう、先輩。
Both of them smiled sweetly at each other. Sylvie and Akane-chan, I have to say, not the pairing I was expecting.
そういえばあまり絡まないけれど。でも私たちお友達よ。ちょっと恐れ多いですけど。はい。
It wasn't at all surprising considering how well they got along with everyone.
茜のことはもうよく知っているわ。先輩、バーニングですよ、先輩。ファイヤーですよ。
I'm on fire!
バーニングダッシュ。
Sylvie ran off with one stomp after another.
私って穴ですか？
Oh no, what is this? I hate to break it to you, but she hit the nail right on the head. Stomp, 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 stomp.
というわけで茜、ラジオ体操ね。やりましょう、ラジオ体操。は
Okay, so we're gonna go do that.
よーし、まずは呼吸の運動。
Deep breathing comes last. And hold up, let me get changed first. Also, Sylvia, you're too worked up. If you make that much noise this early.
うるせえこら
Yep, there we are.
なんでシルビーがこんな時間に。
腕を大きく伸ばして背伸びの体操です。
That upperclassman who ordinarily gave us our cues had gone home, so Akane-chan led us for the day.
私ちゃんとできてるでしょうか。
Oh, she's not confident in her ability to lead? She is a lovely person, but she didn't handle these sorts of situations very well.
楽しいわね、相馬くん。
楽しいもんではないだろこんなん。
Are you joining us, Ria? Who could ever imagine this sleepyhead would ever have anything to do with early morning radio calisthenics? Well, wait, are you well enough to exercise?
運動は進められない。でも動かなくて血行が悪くなるのはまずいそうだから、ラジオ体操くらいなら。
She lazily dangled her arms in the air. Well, she said she'd be fine, and I bet she would.
一緒に走り回ったりはもうできねえけど、これくらいはできるよ。
I see. Speak up if it gets to be too rough.
うん。
Ria had joined us in exercising, even if it was only in a small way, but she looked a little more lively than usual to me.
でも一番辛いのは朝早すぎってこった。だよね。
That was the biggest problem for these two late sleepers.
もう目は覚めたけどな。で、シルビー、今日は何するんだ？
明日の準備よ。エル、キロちゃん、お願い。
明日のための衣装合わせをお願いします。こちらへ。
Oh? Maria Bishop in a red dress instead of a blue one. I think that's what her normal one is.
これか。
今回は龍蔵寺を返しておらず、衣装はこちらで用意したもの。つまり新品になります。寸法は？
ちょうどいい。
No issues as far as I can tell. This was the Maria I always saw on TV. Ha 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 ha! The Maria is in my room.
そこの騎士の人、やべえやつが近くにいるんだけど、俺の身の安全は確保されるんだよな。
That's for I'm not crazy. I was just thinking about how much I wanted to see the Maria Bishop, as well as take pictures, hug her, and nuzzle up to her. That's all, I swear.
そこまでの狂気が軽く思っただけで出てくるなら、十分やべえよお前は。
You're playing dangerous.
抱っこしてスリスリ。オーロがするなら、相馬くんは喜ぶんじゃないかしら。痛い、お尻つねらないで。
Don't pinch my butt.
王女への狼藉はおやめください。
Man, this is amazing. Maria's so wonderful.
もう慣れてきたけどな、こいつのこれにも。
Smiling.
似合ってると思う？この格好。
You're the cutest girl in the entire world.
うっせえよ。
ひそひそ。
What's she doing now?
お尻。
Now she's pinching her butt too now? And you're gonna have singing practice together later, right?
歌は別に。ああ、でもシルビー、どうだ？
あと2時間くらい時間が取れるわ。ねえエル。
ギリギリですが、はい。
Well then, why not get some practice then? Your performance is tomorrow, so you can call it a dress rehearsal.
なるほど。一理あります。
いいわね。そうしましょうか、相馬くん。
いいのかな、これで外出て。
It'll be fun as long as you're stealthy about it, right?
たく。そんなにこの格好好き？
I love it.
じゃあ特別だぞ。
ひそひそ。
She turned into both of them again. We headed out of the room.
発動インビジブルキロちゃん。
What? They made him invisible? With Kiro's help, both Rhea and Sylvie vanished from sight. This just proves Sword's Day not only has knights, but a mage's bureau too. Kiro's gotta be one, right?
キュロドがした科学技術の産物ですが。
Sword's Day could take on the Avengers. We headed this way again today.
ね、誰にも気づかれなかったでしょ？
いいなこれ、俺も欲しい。
We arrived.
さてエル、残り時間は？
And for this video, there's no more time left, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.